Hello, everyone. 你们好. My name is Dr. Yongling Gorky, and I'm your professor for Chinese 3050, section 003. Topics in Chinese, mobility of people and goods in Chinese lives. I'm very excited to meet you first virtually via Zoom for the first 2 weeks of the semester, and then in person for the remainder of spring 2022. I prepared a short PowerPoint that will introduce myself, some important information of this course, as well as tips as to how to succeed in this course. I'd like to share this with you in this welcome video. So let's begin. This course is called Topics in Chinese, Mobility of People and Goods in Chinese Lives. So first, a little bit of my mobility roots as a student. I was born and raised in Shanghai, China. This is a picture of the Bund of Shanghai. And I went to Fudan University and obtained my Bachelor of Arts in History. And then I moved to the UK and to pursue a master's degree in education at the University of Liverpool. And this is a picture of Liverpool. You can see the two cities share a lot of things in common as far as their water sides. Upon graduation at the University of Liverpool, I worked for a year in the UK before I moved across the Atlantic Ocean to pursue my doctorate degree at the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. I obtained my doctoral degree in international education in 2010. And then I've been teaching and working in the field of international education ever since. I'll tell you more about myself as far as where I have moved to work-wise when we meet in our first day of class. And I believe that it's very important for us to stay connected, not only to help you succeed in this course, but also to help you continue learning about China or learning to explore the world. So here are the contact information for me. You can always email me at ygorky@uncc.edu. I'll respond to email within 24 hours during the weekdays and within 72 hours on weekends. This is my office hour link via Zoom. My regular office hour is Friday, 11 to noon, and I'm also available by appointment if you email me. My office hour is virtual by default, but I also can accommodate in-person office hour as long as you send me an email to make arrangement. In this course, you will be using a Chinese social media tool called WeChat. So you're also welcome to add me on WeChat. You can scan this QR code to add me, or you can find my WeChat ID, JENNYZYL. So I'll also give you more information in class, as well as how you introduce with your Chinese friends, talk with them on WeChat. Next, I'll be talking about the grading overview of this course. This is a writing intensive course, and we do not have a final exam. Your attendance and participation is very important, and it counts as 20% of your total grade. As a student, you have individual homeworks, and that counts for 30%. You'll be doing a group project throughout this semester. The first half, you'll be working with your UNC Charlotte peers, and then in the second half, you'll be working with students from China. The most important part of this course is a cross-cultural portfolio, which I'll talk more in class. And this counts for 22% of your total grade. And your final oral presentation counts for 8%. And I always encourage students to explore cultural learning and learn more about China. So there are opportunities to earn up to 10% of extra credit in this course. Once again, this course is writing intensive, so we'll be writing essays throughout the semester, but there will be no final exam. This course is also considered as one of the globally networked learning course at UNC Charlotte in order to promote global competency for students living and working in the 21st century. So I'd like to go over the course overview schedule with you as well. So for the first 2 weeks of class, we'll be conducting lectures virtually via Zoom. And then the first day of class is Tuesday, January 11th at 1 p.m. And then before spring break, we'll be meeting in person as long as the university does not change any of the rules. Our classroom is College of Education building, room 202, and then our regular class hour is 1 to 2:15 p.m. Also during this break, during this time, there will be some Saturday virtual learning hours with our Chinese partner, CHNS University. The time is to be determined, and I will make sure to make announcements both in class and via Canvas announcements. So before spring break, we'll have regular twice a week classes and some Saturday virtual learning in which you'll be taken to historical sites in China live. So when we come back from spring break from March 15th through April 28th, we'll only be meeting on Thursdays, still at 1 to 2:15 p.m., but there will be no Tuesday classes. And then the time that will be freed, it will be then devoted to some weekend synchronized sessions with our Chinese partner, CHNS University. And there will be 4 weekend sessions during this time. And please keep in mind that these are the Chinese students that you will meet virtually and work to complete a group project together. May 3rd, Tuesday, is our last day of class. At that time, we'll have final presentations, and then we'll also celebrate your success in completing this globally networked learning course. So finally, some tips for successes for Chinese 3050. I wrote some do's and don'ts. I'll explain them one by one. So be curious and open-minded. Whether you are experiencing Chinese culture for the first time or whether you are already quite well-versed in Chinese culture, there's always more to learn. And be flexible and cooperative. This course features group projects, not only with your UNC Charlotte peers, but also with Chinese students. And we all have different schedules, and we also have different time zones. So it's very important to keep in mind to be flexible. Participate actively via Zoom, in person, interact with your Chinese students on WeChat or any other social media platform that you find appropriate and necessary. Respect each other. This is a course you will meet very different people. You'll hear different opinion, and we can all have different opinions as long as we respect each other. Submit assignments on time. I cannot emphasize this enough because we are a writing intensive course and we will be writing essays. So it's very important for you to submit on time so you can also get timely feedback from me. And finally, stay safe and healthy. This is very important for all of us so that we can have a good and learning experience together. And when we are meeting in person, remember to wear your mask. And then I also have some don'ts for this class. First and foremost, don't be afraid to ask questions. Some of you have learned a course with me, and you know my mantra of my classes. That is, all questions are good questions. I welcome any questions that you have related to learning about Chinese culture and society. Also, don't plagiarize. This is a writing intensive course, and then I'll be using a variety of tools to check for authenticity and originality of your writing. If you have any questions about how I can improve my writing, I'm happy to help you. But very important, make your own work. Don't have unexcused absences. Unexcused absence not only affect your grade negatively, but it will also affect your participation and your collaboration with your group mates. Now, granted, we may have some situations in which you had to miss classes, and every student is granted 3 excused absences. So that's totally acceptable and will not affect your grade. But please let me know ahead of time so that it will count as excused. And once again, don't have unexcused absences. Finally, don't stop exploring other cultures and the world. Like I said, I hope this is a course that will make you interested in China, in Chinese culture and society. Hopefully one day go to China in person with me as I lead study abroad programs. And also, China may not be the only country and or culture that you're interested in. So please explore other countries, other cultures, Just don't stop after this class. This is the best time to learn as our world is becoming smaller and more globally interconnected. So that's the little bit of the PowerPoint. And once again, let me show you how you can access the Zoom information online. Here it is. So when you go to Canvas, at the menu, there's a Zoom button. And then you'll see the first 4 courses have already been set up as Zoom meetings. The time, first day of class, is January 11th at 1 p.m. And you simply click join to join our class. I'll be there approximately at 12:50 so that I can accommodate some early comers and just say hi. But don't worry about coming, especially early. We will begin at 1 o'clock on time. And that is all of the welcome video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And once again, I look forward to meeting you next week. Have a safe and healthy winter break. See you next week. Bye. 再见.